or a ban on
Thank you,
e-scooters,
Taoiseach.
which I must say I'm leaning towards myself.
Taoiseach, Sandra Deans is living a nightmare. 3 weeks ago, her 14-year-old son, Jayden, was knocked down by a speeding scrambler in a hit-and-run incident. Jayden was on his way to the shops and he was hit as he crossed the road at the Five Lamps in the inner city. And when his mother, Sandra, got the call and hurried to the scene, she arrived not knowing if her son was alive or dead. Jayden has suffered a very serious injury to his leg. He has been left with a broken, mangled leg and incredible trauma. He's now confined to his home. He needs constant care while he recovers. And Sandra is understandably very, very distraught with Taoiseach. She is also very, very angry. People in the north inner city of Dublin and beyond, across our suburbs, in Finglas, in Cabra, all across the country, are sick to the back teeth of gangs on high-speed e-scooters and scramblers, literally bringing havoc and real danger to our neighbourhoods. They speed through our communities with absolutely no regard for anybody's safety, not to mind the law. These vehicles are being used to deliver drugs. They are also involved in open intimidation and create a real sense of menace and a sense of fear in our neighbourhoods. When Grace Lynch, who was only 16, died when she was hit by a scrambler in January, you said at that time, Taoiseach, that everything would be done. You said, I believe you told Grace's parents, that this death was enough, that Grace was enough, that we were not going to tolerate this situation any longer. And Grace's law was supposed to mark a real turning point for us. But months on from its enactment, and we actually see the plague of all of this getting worse. Not better, but getting worse. Grace's parents, Siobhan and Martin Lynch, are here with us today in the public gallery. I want to welcome them, and they will later today appear at the Justice Committee. And they say, and they know, that certainly not enough is being done to face down this scourge. They say correctly that unless the law is enforced, then it essentially means nothing. And Martin, her dad, has told how his blood boils when he sees scramblers and e-scooters moving at high speed with no consequences for people on them right across our city. Lives have been lost, Taoiseach. We know of a loss of life in Carlow, in Galway. We know that there are children on life support machine in Temple Street Hospital and beyond. Real harm and real damage is being done. And the question has to be asked today, what are you doing about it?
What you have described is horrific. For Sandra, I didn't get Sandra's surname, but for Sandra and her son Jake. It is something that we're going to deal with very robustly. And the legislation in terms of Grace's law was enacted on the 3rd of April. So we're now into the middle of July. I know the Garda Commissioner is speaking today to the Oireachtas committee as well. And to say that, first of all, there has been very proactive seizure of scramblers and indeed of e-scooters. I mean, about 2,000 e-scooters have been seized since 2024. About 418 scramblers have been seized since 2024. Because the impact of these scramblers is horrific. And as we know, in the context of the appalling killing of Grace Lynch, and I did meet with Siobhan and Martin, and I know how committed and dedicated they are to rid society of this scourge. We will use every lever at our disposal to do this. The Minister for Transport will be working with the Minister for Justice to bring in legislation to ensure that Gardaí are protected whilst in pursuit of anyone on a scrambler or an e-scooter. In respect of scramblers, they are explicitly now banned for any use in any public place. The Minister for Justice, the Garda Commissioner, are continuing to examine any further actions that they can do to clamp down on the illegal use of scramblers and indeed of e-scooters. But people are fed up with it, and people have had enough of this. We are determined, with An Garda Síochána, to do everything that we possibly can to rid scramblers from public places. And if that doesn't transpire, in terms of the continued frequency, we may have to look at more what would ordinarily be seen as extreme action in terms of scramblers more generally. Scramblers
might be banned from public roads in theory, but that is far from the reality. I'd invite you to come to my neighbourhood of Cabra, go into Finglas, go into the North Inner City, and you'll see the reality. These are an absolute scourge and a source of immediate danger to people's lives. So, Taoiseach, so much more has to be done. For people on the ground, they don't see a government action that's determined to get on top of this. They see a very lacklustre, very half-hearted response. So, Gardaí, for example, the GRA has stated that not one Garda has the training in respect of pursuit of people on these vehicles. The policy itself of non-pursuit is hugely problematic. Hugely problematic. These gangs on these bikes and on these e-scooters know full well that they're not going to be pursued. They have to be pursued. The training has to be provided for them. And Taoiseach, riddle me this. How is it that these vehicles have no requirement to be registered?
Taoiseach will respond. Thank you, Deputy. Taoiseach will respond now, Deputy. Thank you. Taoiseach, please.
As I said, first of all, I mean, vehicles are being pursued on an ongoing basis. This idea that there's not pursuit. Sorry, I'm talking about generally. The idea that Gardaí do not pursue criminals or pursue activities. And yes, there has been cases, unfortunately, taken against Gardaí. And that's why the ministers are bringing in additional legislation to protect Gardaí while in pursuit of personnel. But even with that legislation, we all know judgment has to be applied in given situations, because pursuits are dangerous in themselves, could be potentially dangerous to other bystanders, innocent bystanders or pedestrians. We had similar, in different times, situations like this, which ultimately we got a control of. It wasn't scramblers then, joyriding and all of that. And we got control of that through various mechanisms working together. We have to do the same now here in terms of pursuing this issue. And the Minister for Transport, Sean Kenny, will be back to the House in terms of that regulatory thing you talked about, regulations for e-scooters, or a ban on e-scooters, which I must say I'm leaning towards myself.
Very good.